Mm. Okay, so it is Sunday today. So how was your Sunday, madam?
My Sunday is pretty good today. A bit busy. I'm fine though. And how about you, sir?
Okay. Okay, so you, according to you in India, so okay, so in Sunday you are given holiday, but my side in Kuwait, I'm given holiday on Friday. So I'm not on
Okay.
the leave. I have some work, and in the morning
You
time
are on
I had
duty.
work. Hmm. So I am on the
Okay.
duty right now. Okay, so even though I want to
Hmm.
practice more and more so that I can become a good speaker because I'm very crazy to learn this language.
Me too,
Okay.
sir. I'm also very passionate.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. And I see your video you upload every day. You put on WhatsApp group. Okay. You want to improve yourself again and again.
Yes, as I can. I try to give time and I try to polish my English every day.
Right, definitely. Because when you practice every day, then you will learn something, right? When you
Yes,
don't
sir.
practice every day, then you can't improve ourselves.
Because, sir, I believe that how is the process and what are the methods that they don't matter. The matter is consistency. Consistency matters a lot. If we do something every day, at least for some while, it matters a lot and it helps us to grow
Yeah,
and achieve
definitely.
our goal and success. Yes, sir.
I'm completely agree with you that uh, what kind of consistency is a sub page to key, right? Right. Every day
Right.
we take food for a live, right? For our life. The same thing. If you want to progress, if you want to develop ourselves, then we have to learn every single day. One, two vocabulary.
Yes.
We have to record ourselves. We have to practice each other, so that we can
Yes.
make good future. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay. So we have known each other. Okay, for a few months, I think, and it is our second meeting. And I asked
Yes,
you
sir.
lots of questions, and you told me that, sir, I could not ask you question because you did not have a time, right? And that
Yeah.
video I think was recorded for 25 minutes at least. Okay, so now it is your
Oh.
turn.
Hmm.
Okay, ask whatever you want to ask today. I'm giving you more chance to
Yeah.
ask question.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this chance. So I wanted to ask you about your lifestyle at Kuwait.
Okay.
How do you live and what routine you follow and what do you do actually? And how is life in Kuwait?
Hmm. Okay, so if I say about my life, okay, so my life is good, and I have everyday work except Friday. Okay, I have to cook food. Okay, being a working
Hmm.
person, I have to cook food every day. Washing clothes, cooking food, it is very daunting task for me. You know, being a father, being a husband, I have to make money for running my house. Okay, I'm not facing any kind of problem, but when I was a beginner, there was a time when I was beginner when I came first time here. So I was facing some problem because I didn't know how to speak Arabic language as well as English language. Okay, so I was
Hmm.
facing.
Hmm.
My life was not good initially, but nowadays I made it easy. And life is not easy. We have to make it easy. So I have made it easy. That how to survive a life, how to live a life. Okay, so my life is very fantastic, madam. Okay, and being a father husband, I can say we will be working. I will be working. for my family. Do you know?
Hmm.
Mm.
Means what about your family? Where they live? With you or in India?
Uh, Actually, my family does not, with me. Okay, my family is in India, so I'm alone here. So sometimes I
Okay.
feel lonely here when I get up the morning time, when I sleep alone, when I go to anywhere. Okay, so I feel
Hmm.
lonely, but yeah, I have to manage everything.
I think so.
Okay.
It's about habit. Yeah, of course, in the beginning, you would face
Mhm.
many difficulties, and
Mhm.
you had faced many problems also. But with the time, over the time, you have become habitual of everything, and now you can
Yes, yes,
manage
yes.
everything.
Right, right,
What
definitely.
was
I
the
can
most
manage.
difficult thing? What was the most difficult thing in the beginning? Language or lifestyle?
First of all, language. Okay, because when I used to call, when I used to
Hmm.
call by my boss, I was not able to understand his language, Arabic language. Okay, so I was facing
Okay.
lots of problem, language problem. Okay, I didn't know what kind of life he was in living. Okay, so I thought if I could not understand Arabic language, so I might be fired. I might be fired from my job. So I took
Hmm.
action after
Okay.
that. I learned Arabic language so that I could comprehend everything. So I learned within 2 years. I learned Arabic language. Okay, full Arabic language. I
Oh,
learned, and
within
after
2 months.
learning 2 years, 2 years. Okay,
And
2 years.
hmm. Okay. So, sir,
Any language.
what English play the role in Kuwait?
Okay. So if I say about English, so English is playing vital role in the world. And English is very, important language, madam. When I still I remember when I was beginner, when I was not learning this language. So once upon a time I went to city and I wanted to purchase a jacket. There was a madam and I asked that madam I want this jacket. It was winter season, so she told me in English language, and she was in Ethiopia. So I could not understand his English language. So I felt embarrassed at that time. Okay. So I thought
Okay.
I should learn this language, and I can say that if you know this language, if you go anywhere, so you will not face any kind of problem. So this language is very very important for everyone.
Right, sir.
Okay.
Right.
So when I travel by the flight, when I go to city, okay. So I have confidence to talk in English because I know how to talk, how to ask the question, okay, and how to
Hmm.
reply. I know very well. So I'm not facing any kind of problem. But in the beginning, I was facing problem.
Because of language.
Yeah, because of language.
And what
Suppose
about?
you
Hmm.
are,
We continue,
yeah,
sir.
please. Suppose you are Indian. Okay. If I were a Kuwaiti, okay. So if you
Hmm.
don't know, if I don't know your, language, and if you don't know my language, okay, then
Hmm.
how would we talk? So
Right.
language, this language, is connected, person to person. Each country in other country, right?
Absolutely
So
correct,
we
sir.
must.
You know the importance of English, this language,
Mm,
because you are
mm,
staying in another place and you face
mm,
the problems because of language. So you know very well
right,
where
right.
is English exist.
One
Yeah.
thing I would like to tell you, madam, when you leave your place, okay, your life will teach you so many things. How to live, in other country. Okay, how to
Hmm.
talk with the people, right? How to live with your partner. Okay, life will
Hmm.
teach you so many things. Hmm.
Right, sir.
And you
And sir,
and if you,
hmm, what about their local people? Are they spontaneous with English?
actually, Kuwait language is Arabic. Okay, so
Hmm.
most of the people speak Arabic language. They don't speak, English language. My boss also that does not speak English language. Okay,
Hmm.
he speaks only Arabic language. So that's when I have to talk to him in Arabic language. I'm not happy. I'm
Okay.
not habitual to talk in English with him. Okay,
Okay.
but if he talked with me in Arabic in English language, okay, so
Hmm.
definitely
Hmm.
I would have become habitual. But he's not talking to me, and I think he doesn't know. I think English language. Only he knows Arabic language because his native language is Arabic. That is why.
Right. Right. And Arabic is for everyone, not like our country. Means in South Zone, North Zone, East Zone, there are many different kind of languages and accent we follow and we prefer. But in that country, the local people prefer their only native language and they are spontaneous. So they can interact with each other only in their local language, native language.
Hmm. Yeah. Right. Right. Definitely. When you live in India and you think that I'm not going to leave this India, I'm comfortable to live in India.
Hmm.
So no need to learn any language. Am I right?
Right.
But if you think okay, I one day I would live in India and I will go somewhere for making money for the for doing a job. Definitely you at that time you think okay, I should learn this language.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, means we can manage somehow, but when we are master in this language, so we can
Hmm.
interact with the people properly. Means it's about
Hmm.
communication. I think so. Communication would be
Hmm.
great. Communication would be very spontaneous and easy. So that matters.
Right, right. And
Therefore, we
once you
need.
learn this language, once you learn this language will give you so many way, okay, to live the life,
Opportunities.
opportunity. Like you
Right.
can do any kind of work if you know this language. And nowadays, I can say everywhere is spoken English language.
Right,
Mm.
sir. Because it's a global language, we can't deny it. So it must be important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Mm.
yeah, right.
Okay. So, do you have another question?
So in means are there any person from India around you in Kuwait?
Yes, yes, I
Have you
have.
met?
I have four, five friends. Okay, and they are from
Hmm.
UP. I'm only who is from Bihar. Okay,
Okay.
so in the evening, sometimes my friend cooks for me and he calls me.
Hmm.
Then I
Hmm.
go to his room and I take dinner with him. And
Okay.
I try to spend time. Sometimes I try to spend time with him. And I love to
I
meet
think
with my
so.
friend because
Hmm.
when with my friend, I don't feel lonely.
Hope so.
Right?
Means it would be wonderful that you are living in other country and you meet suddenly some person from your country. So it is very common that you feel very connected and attached with them.
Yes, yes. When I came in the first time, I was searching Indian people. Okay,
Hmm.
but I
Okay.
could not meet. But I could not meet. Okay, but I couldn't get. Actually, at that time I was a beginner and I wanted to learn, Arabic language. I was thinking that, if the person get, after that I will ask some question that, how did you learn Arabic language?
Hmm.
Please teach me something so that I can understand, so that I can, speak with my boss. Okay, because I was that at that time I was totally, a travel.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir, I
but
have.
finally I got into people.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
please.
great, sir. So I have one more question for you, and very important. What is more easy, Hindi, Arabic, or English?
See, Hindi, we born in India, so Hindi is very easy because when we were kid, at that time we learnt Hindi language and we did not face any kind of problem. But when it comes to English language, so when you grow, after that we started learning this language, we
Hmm.
are facing this problem. So I think, according to me, English language is very tough for me. Okay, because
Right.
there are uncountable advanced vocabulary, passive vocabulary, ABM,
Hmm.
Rajar. Okay,
Hmm.
we we can't learn, entire life, isn't it?
Right.
Sometimes I feel, how can you learn? How can you learn, all type vocabulary, all EVM and Pfizer.
Hmm.
Even though native speaker, they are not able to speak, and they told that, I'm not able to, learn in all EVM and Pfizer. So this language is very, tough for everyone. But yeah, we can talk. We can understand. Now, we can understanding each other. Okay, what am
Yeah,
I
right.
speaking? Hmm.
While speaking Hindi, we never use idioms. We never use.
Hmm. Yeah,
Rarely,
definitely.
rarely,
Because,
rarely we use and we listen. And while studying Hindi, we use only that time. Means
right,
in
right. I'm
Hindi,
totally agree
it's
with you.
about knowledge only. It's about knowledge only in Hindi language. Means I know those idioms. And
Right, right.
our elders use most of the time. We
Hmm.
don't use in
You know,
our daily life language.
see, from my perspective, that when you cross 5 years, 6 years in this language, after that, you will
Hmm.
learn, I think, so many things. Okay. So we are
Right.
beginner, you can say we are intermediate level. We can able
Hmm.
to, put our thought here. So we are not able to use avian and fracture, but at least we are able to talk, okay, with somebody, with the stranger people.
Right.
If you get chance to go to America, so now no need to use every manufacturer. We can talk. If you need water, you can talk. If you need clothes, you can
Yes.
talk. Okay.
Yes.
If you go to airport, you can communicate because you know this language, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm. No need to use an every manufacturer. I think basic vocabulary is very important.
Right. And at least we are that much confident that we can interact in English with people
Right,
because we
right.
are
Definitely.
using now we are practicing. Otherwise, if we don't use it, suddenly we need to speak with someone. So definitely we would feel hesitant and we would think that how can I speak? So
Mm-hmm.
it matters.
Yes, right. Yeah, being a YouTuber, I can say here one thing. When I don't make a video for 5 days and 6 days, 6 days,
Hmm.
then I think, oh my God, I don't know English language. I have forgot. I forget. I think like this. So getting partner is very
Okay.
difficult nowadays. Okay, I try to search, get partner,
Hmm.
but I could not get. That is when I was, sharing my YouTube channel link on the WhatsApp group, and I was removed. Okay, I thought if I share, then I get partner and I would talk to him. Okay, him and
Means
her.
you didn't forget it when ma'am removed that link.
How can I forget? Because it was my mistake. Okay, because I didn't know. That
Okay.
if I upload, if I share on my YouTube channel link, so I will be removed. I didn't know like that. If I had known, definitely I wouldn't have uploaded, you know, and I wouldn't have no said on my channel on the WhatsApp group.
Right, 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 sir.
Actually, suppose in beginner, if you when you upload video on your channel, the beginner, will watch your video and they will learn
Hmm.
something from you. That is why I was sharing. And there was some beginner. There are some beginner on the WhatsApp group, and you know very well they are not able to speak a single words. Hmm. And they are
Right,
paying 500 rupees, right?
right.
Hmm.
I can
I
see.
got two beginners from the group, and he told me, "Sir, please teach me." Okay.
Hmm.
Then told them that I don't have time. How can I teach you?
Yeah. They
After that,
always ask
they went.
about tips. Right, sir. Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Whenever I visit the group chat, there are many
Hmm.
people who wants to know how can we learn properly and as
Hmm.
much as faster. So they are very curious about learning.
Hmm. But there is no any shortcut way to learn this language. Am I right?
Absolutely
You have to
correct.
learn every single day, practice every single day, and English is not, what can I sold. English is not, sold in the shop, in the mall, in the market. Am I right?
Yeah. And there is no mark,
Only
any
we
mark.
have to.
Right.
Mhm. Only we have to practice. Only practice will make you perfect. If you take class, see, now we are on the group, okay, but we are taking action. We are speaking something, no matter it is wrong, it is right, okay, but we are trying to speak something. We know that if you will learn something, if we make mistake, then you will learn something from my mistake, right?
Right. I believe mistakes play very crucial role in learning. I
Hmm.
want to share
Right.
one quote of APJ Abdul Kalam sir, and he
Okay.
described very well to fail. He said that
Okay.
fail is equal to first attempt in learning. And
Okay.
when I read that quote, from that day I never feel afraid about failing or making mistake.
Hmm.
From that day
Right.
I became very confident. Means if I want to practice, I can practice. Nobody and nothing can me stop.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's why
And
I am embracing every challenge and I don't miss
hmm,
any opportunity. Whenever I get any opportunity, definitely I go with them. Just like
right,
today,
definitely.
it was little difficult in beginning because of some
Hmm.
reason and technical issue, but I tried to connect with you.
Yeah, see, we tried, again and again. If we hadn't tried,
Yeah,
then we would not have been speaking, each other, right? The
right, sir.
failure, the failure will teach us, gives us motivate, okay, to do something,
Yeah.
to learn something. And I read in a book, and it was written by the APJ Abdul Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam, that
Hmm.
uh, forget about your past, because past is a waste paper, okay, and try to remember when you are present, and present is you have to newspaper, you have to read it,
Hmm.
you have to learn every
Hmm.
single day, and don't think about your future, because future
Future.
is only ask question. If you don't do now, then future will ask you question, what did you do in your past, what did you do in the past, right? So we are doing
Right.
something, we are learning something, we should, I think we should not regret. We are taking action, we are learning something.
It's so
Okay.
relatable, sir. Today in the morning, I was also reading that quote related to you, which you have included today. So
Okay.
it's so connected. Yeah. Yeah, morning today. I read that quote. It was little
Okay.
different, but it was about APJ Abdul Kalam, and he said same about present, past, and future.
Right, right. Being a human being, see, no need to regret, okay, about the future. But we have to work in the present. Right.
Right.
Hmm. Okay, so this video has been recorded 27 minutes. I think if I record this video for 30 minutes, so
Hmm.
we will not get this video.
Oh,
Okay. So
okay.
I think
Okay.